going to call Jay Kansaraji now to come to the mic and introduce our congressman and give a...
Thank you, everyone. So today is actually a bit of a historic day on Capitol Hill. Perhaps many of you saw that the House resoundingly voted to ban or to require the divestment of the Chinese parent company from the social media TikTok. It's over-resoundingly voted on, bipartisan, 352 to 65. And actually what many people in the United States don't know is that over 3 years ago, India led the charge on this by banning TikTok, because there was a pattern of anti-Hindu content being proliferated on the app that was meant to radicalize communities and pit and foment communal violence. And so India actually took a very bold stand against big tech, and decided that enough was enough. And actually America is following that cue now. So I think we should give a round of applause to the Republic of India for initiating a policy that we here in America can finally enjoy. And it was actually initiated by an Indian-American, Hindu-American member of Congress, Raja Krishnamurthy, who is the chairman of the subcommittee, or the special committee on the Chinese Communist Party. But we also have with us one of the members of Congress who actually voted on that bill today, Congressman Shri Thanedar of Metro Detroit, and he voted affirmatively for that bill for many of the reasons that we've discussed today, that social media is becoming or has already become a marketplace of hate and such ideas. And while we do respect the First Amendment, there should not be undue influence by foreign actors in the American public square. And Congressman Shri Thanedar is actually also a member of the Committee on Homeland Security, which is a very critical component to securing the American homeland, and also fighting against disinformation from all sides of the political spectrum, left and right. And he's also been a pioneer for the Hindu community by initiating the Dharma Caucus, the caucus on the Hindu, Sikh, Jain, and Buddhist communities, of which there is actually also resounding bipartisan support. 27 members joined in the inaugural year. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Congressman Shri Thanedar.
Good afternoon. How's everybody? Good afternoon. Good? Yes, sir. Myself. So we had a session this morning, and today is the last day. So that's why many of the members of Congress have gone, left town, but I delayed my flight so I can come and see you guys. I'm an immigrant. I was 24 years old when I came here on a F1 student visa to get a PhD in chemistry. And after my PhD, I'm a chemist by training, and I started a little small business, and that business grew. So I'm a serial entrepreneur. And when I realized I achieved my American dream, I wanted to help others to achieve theirs. And that's why I'm in politics. I ran for governor of Michigan as my first election. I got about 200,000 votes, but I didn't win that one. And then later I became a state rep in Michigan, and now here I'm in Congress. I'm the 5th Indian American congressperson, and first congressperson from Indian American congressperson from the state of Michigan. So there's a lot that I'm trying to do here. After my student visa was denied 4 times by the counselor in Mumbai, I finally got my visa, and I was able to come here. So I understand the struggles people have with our broken immigration system. So I'm doing a lot on fixing our immigration system, in making sure that the engineers and technologists are able to stay in this country and serve and help our businesses. So a lot of work is about making it easier for skilled workers available to American businesses, so American businesses can stay on top of innovation and ahead of the world. So that is something I'm doing on immigration, and my ultimate goal is to help reform this broken immigration system, eliminate the country quotas. The country quotas are very discriminatory, and make it easier and less stressful for people to be able to adjust their status and get their green cards and continue to contribute to American economy. But I'm really glad you're all here. I'm really glad that you are fighting. Hindus are often considered passive and not fighters, and they are very calm and quieter and live in their family and just focusing on their families, right? I grew up in India and learning about, that's a culture. Not an aggressive culture, not someone who attacks somebody else. They'll just be at home. And sometimes what happens is that when you're passive and you're not aggressive and you're not fighting, it's seen as a sign of weakness, unfortunately. And when weakness is seen like that, we get attacked. And that's why we get attacked. We see a lot of Hinduphobia. We see California SB 403, and that's just the beginning. The attacks on our temples and attacks on Hindus all over the world. And that is one of the reasons why I decided to form the Hindu caucus. For the first time in the United States Congress, we have a Hindu caucus. And currently I'm working on an India, so number of initiatives we are taking to ensure that people have religious freedom to practice their religion the way they want to, and not be, we need to fight this phobia, the bigotry, and the hatred, because there should be no place for hatred in America, no place for hatred against people's religious rights. And so that's what we are focusing in Congress. I'm also, through my small business committee, working on creating entrepreneurship opportunities for people who have been denied entrepreneurial opportunities, especially in black and brown communities. So I've done a lot in terms of raising the loan limits on small businesses so people can buy businesses, grow their businesses, create jobs. So there's a work I do on small business committee. I also serve on the Homeland Security and working on keeping our borders safe and making sure our visa systems work. So there's a lot that needs to be done, but I appreciate your support, I appreciate your involvement, I appreciate your activism in fighting for this. So thank you so much.